Excuse me. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Back in the land of the living. I caught COVID. It's been about 3 weeks since I had it, and I still don't feel great. I still actually feel like I've got it. So it's just a quick update, really. So a bit of a waffle. If you can bear with me, it'll all sort of come apparent. Right, number one, I sold the Hyundai. Sold it to a guy. He drove. I'm down in just out of southeast London, just on the Greater London. I live in Bexley Heath. A guy drove all the way down from Leicester to buy the Hyundai. Sold it for 460. I put it up for 550 quid. I think I may have put it up on Facebook Marketplace. It was a light. It was driving me mad. I had loads of silly offers, 300 quid and all the other. Anyway, cut a long story short, he drove down, bought the car, drove all the way back to Leicester, no problem. So that was that. Great. I was well pleased for him. He didn't actually to be honest with you, he didn't really even notice it was a bit tappy. But once I put the smoke in, it was fine anyway. So that's that one out of the way. The Fiesta. Why I actually had COVID, I did manage to change the suspension leg on it, and I ain't gonna lie, I did feel rough, but for some strange reason I had 3 days in bed and then started to feel a bit better. Got up and changed the suspension leg. I had to replace the whole lot, so that was done. Went through an MOT. I think it was one advisory, believe it or not. Now, what was it? I think it was only one advisory. I think it was misting on one of the shock absorbers. Other than that, car was spot on. Anyway, my niece's husband come over, had a look at it, bought it straight away. I sold it to him for 850 quid. So that's that one out of the way. The BMW, that's over at Hart's Garage. There's a front pulley needs to be changed on it. Apparently it was noisy when it started up. So he's going to do that. It's a couple of £100 quid. It's worth doing. So as soon as that's done, I'm going to try and pop that dent out on the door. It's got an MOT on it now, and we're going to get that one sold. So that's that. Now, hang on, let me just. Okay, so the Peugeot, we still got, and it's been coming up for months. With the engine management light keeps coming up, and it does lose power every now and again, and it just keeps saying it's position A and B on the throttle position sensors. Now, obviously I have changed the throttle pedal, and that's not cured it. Obviously I don't know where B sensor is on this, so if anyone out there that knows anything about a Peugeot Boxer, this is a 2007, and can point me in the right direction of the position B throttle sensor, because honestly I can't get my head around this van. I don't know why. The other thing is, I'm just gonna get underneath. It's got an oil leak, but I can't see where it's coming from, and it never had one before, and it's I don't know if you can see that. It looks pretty naughty. Now, okay, right, alright, I'm going to hold my hands up here now. I did try and find the throttle body so I could clean it, and I couldn't find it. I know that sounds stupid, but honestly guys, I can't get my head around this engine on this van. Let's have a look. Right, where's the oh, here it is. Right. Okay, what I did, I took the front bumper off to get access to the front of the engine. It weren't too bad, okay? It's just a few bolts and it did come off okay. Now, what I did do is I took down here at the front, just down on the front of the engine, down here, there's an EGR valve, and I cleaned it. But what I did, when I put it back, I snapped one of the bolts. And I know that's stupid, but yeah, I think that's where I'm losing the oil from. So I've got a service. I've got to service the boiler today, and I haven't got much work on. So, and to be fair, I still don't feel very well. Honestly, I don't know if any of you guys have had COVID, but I'll tell you, it was just like a really bad cold, but it hasn't gone away. I still feel like I've got the cold, and it's been about 3 weeks now, and I feel physically exhausted. So I don't know how you, if any of you guys have had it, I don't know how you feel, but I just feel so exhausted that I'm struggling to go to work, to be honest with you, which is a bit crap. Anyway, so if there's anyone out there that knows anything about, I think this is a 2.2 Peugeot Boxer 2007 throttle position sensors. If you could help me out, guys, honestly, I would be really, really grateful, because I need to get this van done. It's due for an MOT next month, so I've got to get that done. And it's my work van, and I need this van, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've got to give it a tidy up and that. So over the next few days, I'm going to do that. Right, what was it next? Okay. So my son, Joe, he passed his test, and if you remember this one in a video, this was the Astra, and he's only 18, but because he's such a tall lad, he's 6'5", I couldn't get him a small car. He couldn't fit in them, bless him. So I've let him have this. Now I paid £470 for this car. It went through the MOT, one advisory, which I said from the beginning, which was the tyre is low on the near side. Front tyre is low. I put the panel back in under there. There's a little knock on the bumper there, but you know, he's 18 years old. He's going to scrape it, and I know he is. So this car, with an MOT on it, laid me in £520. And guys, I think that's a good deal. You know, I don't think you'd buy many like that. Now, the other thing is, Joe's 18 years old. This is a 1.4 Sport. He got this insured for £1,700, which I was quite shocked. So, what do you think on that? I mean, it's a lot of money insured at £1,700. However, with my trader's insurance, like my car trader's insurance, and my van on that same insurance, it's cost me £1,080 to get my insurance. So, yeah, that was that. Ah, right, one last bit of waffle. Sorry, but I need to update you. The insurance company, they paid my daughter out. They offered her £2,900 for the car, and I bought the car back for £625 off of them. However, they did take her excess away, and let's turn this around. You see me mush. So yeah, so I think £625 I bought the car back for. They've done her excess, and she's lost her no claims. I don't know how that works, because it was a no-fault accident. So if there's anyone out there who can give me some advice on that, I'd really appreciate that, because I don't know where I stand. And touch wood, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a knock. And that was, oh bloody hell, that was years and years and years ago. And it wasn't my fault, and I honestly I can't remember how that worked out. So yeah, what I need to know is, did they have a right to take no claims away? I'm not sure. I mean, these insurance companies are arseholes. They really are arseholes. Right, what else? Yeah, so, and that's where I took it over to Arts. He done a pre-MOT inspection on it. He said there's absolutely nothing wrong with the car. He checked all the tracking and everything. It was pulling slightly to the right. However, all the discs were really rusty. And I think what it might have been, that one of the calipers might have been slightly seized, and it was just pulling the car over to the right slightly. Once I drove it for a bit, it was absolutely fine. So we took it down to the tyre company, had them check all the tyres. And then when we took it over for the pre-MOT, we had to check it, tracking checked, that was all fine. So everything's fine on the car. However, they've now sent a letter back to my daughter and said that they now want a valid MOT for the car. And they've dropped her insurance from fully comp to third party only. So again, did the insurance company have the right to do that? I don't know. I'm not happy about it, but anyway, yeah, that's about it really. So as I said, the Hyundai sold, the Fiesta sold, BMW is down, having a front pulley changed on it, saves a couple of £100. It's worth doing. Well, oh, I'm trying to buy 2 cars at the moment. One's a little Toyota Aygo, scruffy as fuck. Oh, excuse my language. Scruffy, well tatty, but it's cheap. And a Fiat Punto Active, which is quite clean, but it's got a shitload of advisories on it from the last MOT. However, that is cheap as well. I'm probably not going to do the advisories on it. It's got an MOT till November. Both of them have got long MOT, so I think what I'll do is I'll get them home, give them a quick wash down, and just put them up cheap, nick a couple of £100 out of each one of them. I'll sell both of them over the weekend, if I buy them, fingers crossed. Sell them both over the weekend and give me about £450 profit out of both of them. To me, that's a week's wages, or close to a week's wages for me. So yeah, so this is a bit of a waffle video, but I just thought I'd update you. And I will put a couple of pictures of the Fiesta after I'd washed it and cleaned it. Yeah, I think it's about it. But sorry for the waffle, but I haven't been doing much. There's not many cars around. Prices I thought were going to drop, and they're just getting worse and worse. So yeah, it's getting harder. But that little car there, honestly guys, I think that was a bargain, that one. It drives absolutely beautiful. So thanks for watching. If you've made it to the end of this video, well done. You've done well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. Honestly guys, nearly 300 subscribers now, we're getting close. And I appreciate that. So if you enjoy the videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe maybe. Don't turn your notifications on. I don't, it drives me nuts. But yeah, thanks anyway, I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching the video.